Hi, my name is Stacey Brown from Nigeria, and I'm here to say Black Lives Matter.
Dear Lord, I'm here again. Plus, I know one make all my effort just to go in vain. And I know say
guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Brown's TV, and today I'll be talking about racial discrimination, police brutality, and rape cases all across the globe. And before I continue, it's been a week now, and I want to know, how are you guys holding up? The good news is that this whole corona thing is, going away gradually, and business are coming back to light and everything. So yeah, that is good news. Okay, so going straight to my talk for today, I want to make it as short and sharp as possible. And so I'm talking about racial discrimination, police brutality across the globe. And due to the current situation in the United States, the situation of the killing of George Floyd, the black man that was killed by police during an arrest, who was practically shook to death, like, oh, I can't breathe. Like, he couldn't breathe. And then the whole saga went on, and a lot of people came out despite the whole social distancing thing, despite the whole coronavirus thing. People still came out, risked their lives to make sure that their voice are heard and that black lives actually do matter. Basically, in Nigeria, the protest about Black Lives Matter is not as strong as the protest against justice for rape victims and all that, the story of Tina and all of them. And there are a lot of people who have gone through this, and we need voices to speak for them. And I'm not saying I'm big, I'm not big, but I have a platform. So I'm saying, if you have a platform, no matter how small it is, no matter how little it is, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, if it's YouTube, just use your platform to protest. You don't have to go out there to do your protest. And it is amazing how the movement of Black Lives Matter, hashtag Black Lives Matter, has spread across the United States and the globe. And the killing of George Floyd, who was being choked by the police, and he was trying to say, oh, I can't breathe, and they just wouldn't listen until this young black man died. And a lot of people had to come out and say, we've had enough. And this is not just starting. Back to decades ago, talking about slavery and all of that, till now it is happening. It's as if the whites are really scared of us, and are like, if we don't try to curb you guys, if we don't try to change you guys, you guys are going to take over a lot of things from us. And I don't think it's supposed to be like that. This freedom thing we've been fighting for years should not just, it shouldn't just be about working for, it shouldn't just be about being a citizen of the country, but also having it at the back of your mind, and in your mind, that you're safe and you're free from police brutality or harassment. It is a serious case, and people, despite the whole COVID-19 thing and the social distancing thing, they still came out to, voice their opinions, voice their protest calmly and truthfully. I see a lot of things, people getting married during the protest and all of those things. It is amazing how people want to make their voice heard and make sure that this whole thing about racial discrimination and police brutality is gone and is a thing of the past for good. Times I'd wish that I was born in the UK, or I was born in the US, or I want to even leave this country to go find so-called greener pastures out there. What if I was there and I was shot to death, or something bad just happened? What's going to happen? I'm just gone like that. So I am saying, use whatever platform you have to protest, no matter how small it is. Twitter is not too small. We know that social media is a powerful tool, and we just need to harness the power and make sure that our lives matter, Black Lives Matter, and we seek justice for rape victims. The popular hashtag Black Lives Matter movement in the US and around the globe, people are now trying to educate themselves and enlighten themselves about racial discrimination and the experience of black lives among other white Americans. And Netflix has also supported this movement by adding over 45 movies to there are collections of the hashtag Black Lives Matter. And this is quite interesting because there are a couple of movies that has shown and told the story of black people living among the white, the slavery and everything, racial discrimination, separation and all of those things. And the good thing is, it is not just enough for movies. There are books, there are music that's really talking about black lives and freedom and racial discrimination. And it is very important that we enlighten ourselves and enlighten our children. And that is why I'm using my platform to talk about Black Lives Matter and joining the movement. I know I am not over there, or I know the protest is not as huge in Nigeria, and I know I am not over there to protest, but this is my platform. Maybe 50 people is going to see this, maybe 10, maybe 2 persons is going to see this, but this is my platform and I'm using it to share my own protest that Black's life do matter. And today I'll be telling you guys certain movies, certain books and music that talk about Black Lives Matter, racial discrimination and police brutality. There are certain movies that have explained police brutality and racial discrimination among black people. Number one is The Age You Give. The Age You Give is about the story of a girl who had to shuffle between living in a black community and going to a school that is white dominated, and until she experienced the killing of a childhood friend by a police, she had to take a step forward and then start a movement and make her voice heard and let you know that Black's life do matter. Another movie is 12 Years a Slave, 2012. Another one is The Jungle, also in 2012. This is a series and it's a documentary about the happenings and all the racial discrimination and police brutality, and that is When They See Us. Another one is Dear White People. Another movie is The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson. Another one is 13th. Also another movie is a 2020 movie, Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim is also a police brutality movie that talks about how this couple who were coming from their first date were apprehended by police for no reason, and these guys were trying to defend themselves and they ended up shooting the police person, and they had to drive across cities, over 5 cities in 5 days to get away from the police. And at the end of the day, when they decided to surrender, they were shot without mercy. Another movie is Just Mercy. Just Mercy is a story about certain black people that were unjustly sent to prison without trial and without committing any offense. Practically, they spent years before they could fight for their own freedom. A young lawyer was able to stand up for them and make sure that their lives actually do matter. Another movie is A United Kingdom in 2017, A Long Walk to Freedom, and the movie is Race. Straight Outta Compton, a 2015 movie. The Blind Sides, 2009, Hidden Figures, 2017. Also a new series that is on Netflix now is Stay Woke. It's a documentary about the Black Lives Matter movement. That'll be it on movies. There are a lot of them. You can just research, you can just Google them, just movies that talk about Black Lives Matter or racial discrimination. You get a lot of them, and you can just watch them to enlighten yourself and educate yourself about this talk and this movement. Books that talked about Black Lives Matter, children books and adult book, fiction and non-fiction, biography and all that. One of them is Chokehold, Policing Black Men, a book written by Paul Botta in 2017. What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Blacker, a book by Damon Young in 2019. Also there is Between the World and Me by Te-Nehisi Coate, a 2015 book. Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson, a 2014 book. Anti-Racist Baby, it's a 2020 book written by Abraham X. Kendi. Moving on to music that talked about freedom and the lives of black people, racial discrimination and all that. Akon and Alicia Keys had about an album that talks about this. Akon had Sunny Day and a couple of other other music like Welcome to a Sunny Day. Yeah, that song. It's a story, a song about racial discrimination and the lives of black people. Black and Yellow by Wiz Khalifa is also a song that talks about racial discrimination. The song Freedom was sung by different artists, their own composition about the song. We have Nicki Minaj, Pharrell Williams, Beyonce, and there's this 90s one, Freedom 90s by George Michael. Nina Simon also sang I wish I knew how the world feels to be free. A group of girls, 5 girls, Fifth Harmony, also sang Miss Like a Sea by Alicia Keys, and I said Alicia Keys had almost about album about how Black Lives Matter. I really wanted to keep this talk as short as possible, but this is me. I just end up talking. Thank you for sticking around so long to watch my video. My name is Toshi Brown. You can follow me on social media at @I_Toshi Brown, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all major social media platforms. Like this video, drop your comments in the comment section, subscribe, and share with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel. I just hope you stick around longer and see other videos that I have for you on my channel. Yeah. Thank you so much, and time I say bye.
Now you are the look up to, never let me down. My mama still the wait.